Hello, everyone. My name is Ramon Treviso, and today I will be talking about global warming. Global warming will continue to be and has always been an ever ongoing problem that many scientists and sometimes everyday people like myself try to come up with a solution to solve that problem. To sum things up, uh, Earth warms up through the process of the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is really what causes global warming. The greenhouse effect is where carbon dioxide, which is a greenhouse gas, and comes from the burning of fossil fuels. Uh, Sometimes, or most of the time, most of most of the carbon dioxide buildup in the earth is through the burning to make electricity, and electricity uh, fuels almost everything we do in our life nowadays. It's found in almost every little thing you think of, and the more we use, or the more we burn fossil fuels, the more carbon dioxide will be produced because of that. And of course, there has been many, or of course, there have been many other solutions to help slow the process of global warming, such as solar and nuclear energy. Uh, However, solar and nuclear energy really both have both downfalls to them. There are great solutions, but their downfall could be very harmful to Earth itself, such as the waste management. Solar and nuclear energy both pro- both produce a tremendous amount of uh, waste, and that waste, there's only a certain amount of room here on Earth, and that waste is has to go somewhere, and sooner or later there will be no more room for that waste. And it produces a lot of waste. It produces mountains of waste, solar and nuclear energy. And nuclear energy is by far the worst type of waste that could get into the Earth's atmosphere. Look at Chernobyl. Chernobyl was a great catastrophic learning event, I would say, uh, in terms of nuclear energy. And the outcome to it, if it does get released out into the environment, is astronomical. It causes great harm not only to the ecosystem, like to the plants, to water, like lakes and rivers, but to the animals as well, and as well as to humans, if that gets out into the public. And solar energy, it's really just a buildup of all the waste it produces inside solar panels. Solar panels, both solar and nuclear energies, both the solar and nuclear energy sources to make electricity, uh, both revolve around a lot of heat, and that heat is what produces a lot of carbon dioxide. And like I said, carbon dioxide is trapped through the process of the greenhouse effect, the trapping of those greenhouse gases, which carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. And because of the carbon dioxide not being able to go out into space, and instead being trapped here inside Earth, that's what warms the planet, because it's a heat producing a greenhouse gas, carbon dioxide is. And so for my solution was to is a two-part solution, but my first part of the first part of my solution was the was an education factor. An education factor, what I mean by that is we can provide a class for middle school, high school students, not too young, not too grown up as well, but just a class that they can enroll for and learn a lot about global warming and climate change, or learn a lot about how global warming produces climate change and everything like that, so that way they could see the true consequences it brings uh, to humans, and maybe to their uh, grandkids, or maybe the generation they're living in now. They could see that it's a much bigger problem than what people make it seem. And with that being said, they could come up with maybe better solutions later on in their life to help prevent or maybe even stop global warming, and in return help out millions of other generations after them. But of course, we need a solution that has to be implemented right now, like right then and now, and be processed right then and now, like being able to be worked on right then and now, and have an immediate impact. And that's the second part of my solution. I say we come up with better batteries to help store those to store the waste that solar and nuclear energy produced, so that way we could continue to use solar and nuclear energy and not have to worry about the downfall to them. And we would still have so much electricity being made from those two for a great amount of years. And the waste management, which is really about the only problem to those solutions, would be for the most part solved. And in return, that would stop a lot of carbon dioxide, or a lot of yeah, it would basically stop a lot of carbon dioxide being brought into the earth, and in return completely slow down the process of global warming. But yeah, that's my take on global warming, and that's my solution to what we could possibly do to slow down the process of global warming. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.